welcome Muna, welcome Omowumi, welcome Hoyo. Hoyo makes me remember that song of what's his name? Inyanya, Oreos. Welcome, Praise, welcome, Salah, welcome, Samuel, Sudo, Tawa, welcome, Teresa, welcome, Vincent, welcome, Wisdom, welcome. Amazing. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, just 1 second, and we're going to officially start in the next 2 minutes. But before now, you can be sending us, keep chatting and saying welcome to everyone. You can do a brief introduction. Tomiwa, my name is Tomiwa, by the way. For those who don't know me, my name is not admin. So you can say Tomiwa, um, Lagos software developer. So let's do something like that, and then let's just network and talk to each other before we officially start. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Oh, he's joining from Lisbon. Nice, 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 nice. I've been to Lisbon twice. Very nice city. DevOps engineer. Welcome, Marius. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see. Let's see. Let me read more messages. Wisdom, welcome. Justina, Lagos software developer. Elvis from Lagos. Umbra, product manager, amazing. Abdullah, you're a no-code developer from Oyo. Wonderful. Emma Vong is a software developer, amazing. Alima, you're a product designer, wonderful. Teresa, you're a data analyst and a developer from South Africa. Whoa, South Africa, amazing. Welcome, welcome. Tawa Kalitu. That's a very unique name. I like that. Tawa Kalitu. Hope I'm not destroying your name. You're a software developer. Wisdom is a UI UX designer. Doris from Abuja, front-end developer. Vicent from Nairobi. Nice. I wish I could speak to you in Swahili now, but I do not have the energy for that. So, so, oh, yes, yes, yes. For those who want to see me, this is me. This is what the person talking looks like. Okay. Godwin O'Malley, System Administrator from Zenith Bank, PLC Abuja. Nice. Welcome, everybody. We have a full house here, guys. We have full house here. Peter, um, Peter, product designer from Oyo State. Gakial from Nairobi. Amazing. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I think it's officially 1 minute after, 6 minutes after 7, Estonian time, 6 minutes after, 6 Nigerian time. Let's just kickstart. Joseph, welcome. I see Joseph. I see Tiwa here. Tiwa, the floor is yours. So I'm gonna mute myself now.
All right, thank you so much, Tomiwa. I really appreciate the energy. It was so nice. All right, welcome everyone. I'm really happy to be here. I'm happy that everyone is here. I can see a lot of people, and I hope that we can connect more on this call. So, little introduction about myself, just like everyone is doing in the chat. I'm Tiwa, Lagos product manager. So I think that works. Everyone can still drop their introduction in the chat. while I start this kickoff call. So basically, this kickoff webinar is to answer our numerous questions, is to allow everyone to understand why we're here, what we're doing, and for you guys to also ask questions. So when I'm done, I would ask us to, type our questions in the chat and get them answered. So every question that you've had since you stumble upon the website till right now, you can ask if this is what this call is for, to answer your questions. But before we move to the questions, I'll be telling us some information about the webinar and the event and the hackathon itself. So if you can't hear me at any point in time, because unfortunately, I'm in Lagos, Nigeria, and it just rained. So if you can't hear me well at any point in time, please let me know. And I can always repeat myself or come again. I'm very much looking at the chat. So if there's anything that you would like to say, please go ahead. And if I miss anything, tell me if you can call my attention to it. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I can see your hands. Let me just quickly move into the details that we have. So I'll be talking about a couple of things: team formation and registration, what you stand to gain as a participant, the order of the entire event, what you would be submitting and the requirements for that. I'll also look into judging criteria for those of us that would be submitting something finally, and so that we can trying to share my screen as I'm talking. Sorry. Yeah, I'm hoping that you can see my screen. Yes, thank you for the thumbs up. Tell me I can see it. All right, so first off, welcome again to World Usability Africa Hackathon. The theme for this year is The Prompt is You, Building the Future with AI. And WD Africa is dedicated to promoting usable and accessible products across the continent, across the world, actually. And this is just to guide us on how we can, do this hackathon well enough, all the information that we would need, and to answer some of our questions. So I'll be going through team formation and registration first of all. So the team size that is recommended is a minimum of 2 people and then a maximum of 5 team members, right? We know that this number will be able to build something innovative. So, sorry, 1 minute, please. All right, I'm back in. Yes, so if you already have a team and you guys are more than 5, try as much as possible to work around it and fit into the recommended size, which is 2 to 5. And if you don't have a team, right, you can go to our team formation channel on Slack and literally just pitch yourself. Network. Oh, hi, I'm this is what I do. This is what I think we can do. I don't have a team. Can I join your team? And I'm sure that people would reach out. People are also doing that on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp link is here, but Kamiwa, if you can help me drop the WhatsApp link in the chat, I would really appreciate that. Okay, thank you. Yes, Tamara just dropped the Slack link first of all, then he would drop the WhatsApp link also. So you can go to Slack, join the team formation channel, pitch yourself. You also see people that have pitched themselves, saying that they're looking for teams. So if you are looking to get somebody to join your team, if your team is not complete yet, make sure that you go there and get people to join your team so that you guys meet up to the standard that is required, right? We also strongly recommend that your team is formed with people of like diverse skills so that you're able to build well. So developers, designers, product managers, researchers, whatever role that you think would help your product be well-rounded. If it's a social media manager you need, if it's someone in DevOps that you need, there are a lot of people on the channel that are looking for people in specific roles, right? If you're also looking for someone, I think you can also go to the team formation and say, oh, hey, my team is building something amazing and we need someone, we need a product manager to join us. I'm sure that a lot of people will reach out to you, or my team is doing this and we need a social media manager, we need a PM, whatever the case may be, actually. And I'm sure that a lot of people would send you a DM. After you've done your team formation, there is a mandatory group registration. Tomorrow, please, I can't see the WhatsApp link here on my own chat. Maybe it's my internet or something.
Yeah, I will send in the WhatsApp link.
Okay,
Give me some.
cool, cool.
So yeah, for those who have the entries, sorry for calling. Please,
Mm.
you can drop it on the chat. I'm monitoring the chat channel. I would definitely we can take your answers so that you don't forget. Tiwa is going to go through it. I'm going to remind her if she missed any of the questions. So for the WhatsApp link, I'll be sending it shortly. Yes, so Tiwa, please continue.
Thank you so much, Tonua. That reminds me, if you have any questions concerning what I'm saying, please drop it in the chat. After every section, I would go through questions that you might have concerning those sections. So please, as you're thinking of the question, just type it in, right? And go through that just so that you don't miss anything and you don't Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I can't put on my camera. It's dark here. It's dark here. I wish I could. I really, really apologize. And then my picture is not even up. I really apologize. Just imagine a Nigerian lady, a fine Nigerian lady. Imagine, use your imagination here. I would ask us to do that. I apologize. So yeah, if you have questions concerning whatever I'm saying, concerning whatever I'm saying, please just drop it in the chat. I would go through it after every section. So as I was saying, when you're done forming your team, you have to go through a mandatory group registration because we need to know your group, we need to know what you're doing, and we need to have direct contact with a spokesperson of your team, which is a team lead, right? So this team lead is the person that would fill this form. So when you have gathered your team together, you guys can create a communication channel. We are not necessarily responsible for that. So if there is any channel that you guys feel you are comfortable sharing and communicating on, please feel free to create that channel. So if channel, I mean a group, right? So if you guys think Slack would work for you, Discord, WhatsApp, Telegram, there are lots of social media platforms anyway. But wherever you guys think you can meet, please feel free to create those channels and meet there. Let's just try to respect everybody's privacy. Let's try to not disrespect anybody. We're all adults, and I feel like everybody has a goal and a reason for being here. So we're trusting that this external platform that you guys are creating is going to be used solely for this hackathon, right? So as I was saying, you need to register your group. So when you have formed your group, pick a team lead, whoever you would like to lead the team. Obviously, I believe everyone on that team will have agreed. So this person should go ahead and fill this form. It is important that this person should fill this form. Tomala just dropped the link. So please save all these links. Save all these links. We'll also be dropping them on Slack and WhatsApp. So that is even the most important thing. Join Slack, join WhatsApp so that you can get these links. So make sure this person fills this make sure that this person fills this form.
Tiwa, just to let
Yes.
people know, only one person from the team should fill the form,
Yes.
not everybody. So Only one person should fill the form.
Yes, thank you so much, Samuel. Like I said, you guys should come together, pick a team lead, and this person should be in charge of filling this form because that person is going to be the spokesperson for your team. This is who we are going to directly communicate with if we have anything. And this person is like your team lead, right? So pick that person and make sure that the person fills this form so that we can get information about your team. If you don't fill this form, just see it as you have not registered at all. That's basically what it means. Right, before I move to the next section, so I think that's all for like team formation and registration. But before we move to the next section, I will just go through the I'll go through the questions here. Justina is asking, can someone who didn't register for the AI hackathon earlier also participate? Everybody has to register. For you to participate, you have to register. So why didn't that person register before the deadline? I don't know whether we can accommodate anyone else to register after now. Tomiwa, is that possible?
Registration is still on. I don't know what registration is. Registration is on at the moment for group for team formation. It's still on.
Okay.
Or what's registration specifically?
I'm thinking that maybe the person hasn't joined Slack, hasn't joined any of the
You
platforms.
don't, yeah, no. Registration is still on. Go on, join Slack, join WhatsApp, form a team, and then it's from the team you're forming that now one person has to fill the form. This now solidifies your team in the hackathon race. So once you fill the Google form, now we know that you are participating in the hackathon. So a non-filling of this form shows that you're not even in the hackathon. So for now, registration is still on. Please go on to be filling the fill for what okay, now the person is what's the deadline for team? The deadline for the submission would be on the 10th of November. The deadline is going to
For
be
like team membership, so for this group registration form, not the like the MVP. I think that's
yeah, I
what
think
it
is that not what the person is
is.
for so the yeah, team summation, it's the deadline is on the 9th of September of November. 9th of November, yes. That's when for the team. Yeah, for registration for I would encourage us as you're getting your team, start forming the team. Start as you're forming the team, start to register. That puts you in the hackathon race, right? So once that is done, you start building. And then after the building and submission, everything ends on the night of November. So which means if your team is not formed before that time, there's nothing to do. So literally you're out of it. So team formation, registration for team formation, the earlier you form your team, the better. So put everything at your mind that deadline for registration is the night of November.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Tamia. Um, so Justina, I hope that answers your question. You can send the WhatsApp link or the Slack link to the person that you want to join the hackathon. Send it to that person, tell the person to register, then form your team, and then someone can go and register your team. I hope that answers your question, Justina. Please let me know if it answers your question. So I know that's settled. Omolaja is asking, we were four in my team. Then we had a new team member making us five. We submitted the registration form before the addition. So can we re-register so we can input the new team information? Yeah, I think because it's new information and we need to have data of everyone on the team, I think you can re-register. I would just prefer if maybe you let somebody on the team know so that we know that it's not a double entry. So reach out to, I don't know if you're on the WhatsApp group or you are on Slack, you can look for at Tiwa, which is me, at Jemima, which is one of our PMs, Jemima. Tomorrow, I don't know what your tag is, but please
On
let me know what
Slack, right?
on Slack, yeah, and
At
on WhatsApp.
Tomiwa. Yes.
What about WhatsApp?
I want to believe it's Atomo as well. I've never tagged myself on myself.
All right, cool. So make sure that you reach out to one of us so that we know that it's not a double entry. But yes, please re-register so that we have all the information that is necessary. Yes, so I answered Vincent's question, or I
For
think,
Rosemary said, how long do we have to build? From
yeah,
this
I'm still
moment,
going to get that. That's why I didn't even
I
want
mean,
to.
okay, I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it to you to ask.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to answer Rosemary's question. Please just hold on for me because it's an entire presentation. But Vincent, I think we already answered your question too. So if we have answered your question, please let us know on the chat that yes, you've answered my question. No, you haven't answered my questions. I still need more answers. Please do so because that is what this call is for, right? To answer all the questions that you may need, right? So I would now move on to what participants stand to gain from joining this hackathon. So it's high impact, aside from the fact that you're going to be building going to have the experience of building a fantastic product of your choice. There would be prizes and recognition rather. The total prize pool is ₦1,000,000 or 100,000 shillings. And this will be split between the first, second, and third. So the first prize first group would win 500,000 naira. The second group would receive 300,000 naira, and then the third group will receive 200,000 naira. Aside this, you're going to be getting mentorship from top leaders in their space. We have an entire workshop that is detailed with amazing topics, with amazing speakers listed for you guys, right? We've also partnered with a bunch of people and get like technology gifts. So these are premium access to a lot of tools that are necessary for like daily building, or tools that are necessary for anybody in tech, really. I don't want to dish out everything. That's why I'm not putting names. Anyway, aside the prices, you get a hands-on experience building like functional AI tools, right? Which is an area of tech that is really booming at the moment. So you also get to have that experience that you can put on your CV, on your portfolio, and say, hey, I actually did build this thing in this amount of time, and this is the evidence, right? Also, like I mentioned, you'll be able to network with amazing people. This is literally how products are built, right? Your team, you discover that, oh, these people in my team are amazing people. These guys that I've met from this hackathon are amazing people. And let's literally continue building this. This is how startups are created, honestly. So you get to meet like minds, right? You also get to get access to industry professionals. Like I said, we have an entire workshop list of different topics that would help you grow. You would learn things that you need for this hackathon and things that you will need after this to be able to like build yourself. Another thing I mentioned is portfolio building. You can always put this in your CV, in your portfolio, because you did something, you had some form of impact in this, and then you can show your capability to like, investors, people that would employ you, and things like that. So on this section, I don't know if there's any question for us. I'll just go through the chat quickly. Rosemary, I'll still get to your question. I have not forgotten. I'll get to it. Godwin, you said you're open to a group looking for a member. I don't know if you were here before, but pitch yourself. Pitch yourself on WhatsApp, pitch yourself on Slack. Tell people this is what I'm doing. This is who I am, rather. I am Godwin. I stay so place. I do so thing, and then people will be able to reach out to you, and you would have a group to join. So pitch yourself, Godwin, pitch yourself, so that you are able to join a team. So Bolu is saying, please the WhatsApp link, just scroll up a bit. Tomiwa has been dropping it. His name is Admin Tech Synergy here. So you can click on that WhatsApp channel and join it. Can we get the slides on Slack? Yes, I'll try to drop this after so that you can also go through in your spare time. Can we be 6 in a team? That's from Frederick. No, Frederick. Minimum of 2 and maximum of 5 members in a team. So I hope that answers your question, Frederick. Tomiwa is also asking which of the prices is your favorite, so you can also do that. That's a sidebar, but you can answer him. Let us know.
So I think we
Then,
missed the question here.
so
We have a question there which says, is the hackathon open to anybody on the continent or only people in Nigeria and Kenya?
is
This
that,
hackathon, yeah, go
sorry?
on, please. Yeah, go.
Oh, I can go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's open to everyone. It's open to everyone. You can join from anywhere. There are people on this call literally from South Africa and Portugal, I think.
Yes,
Yes.
Portugal is here. Yes,
Yeah,
we
I
have
saw
someone
that.
from Portugal. We have South Africa. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. So yes, it is, like I said, it's an opportunity for you to build your skills, develop your skills, show yourself. So if you have team members from other places, you can
You can collaborate. However, the price is
however,
the same. So
yes,
the
convert
price
it.
is not going to change to euros. So
Exactly.
the price is not going to change to euros. So the price is going to be the same thing. But you can collaborate with them, but the price remains the same. So you can use it for, if you want to use it for a learning curve for yourself, it's good, right? But the price is still going to be the same. So it's still going to be either in a million naira or 100,000 Kenyan shillings. So yes.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much, Tomima. Um, Then must the hackathon be done on the group? That's from Ajoke. Ajoke, I need more clarification on this question. I don't understand what you mean by must the hackathon be done in the group. So if you can clarify so that I can answer correctly, I would appreciate. Enoch is saying that money is okay, yes. Aside mentorship, I mentioned technology gifts, which are premium versions of your favorite tools. I'm not going to spill the tools, but premium versions of your favorite tools. So that's other technology gifts that you'll be getting. And who knows? I don't know. Tell me why I might want to give someone a car or something. So I
I have
don't
an
know.
apartment in London. For
Okay,
anyone, it's going to
perfect.
blow my mind. So just
That's
make sure
perfect.
that what you are building has to solve all the problem I need to,
Okay,
or all the
I'll
problem I
edit
will
this slide
encounter.
there. I'll edit this slide and add apartments in London from Tamira. He's going to honor that. He's going to honor that.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm still going through the questions. Before I go through the questions, I'm going to take a pause and go back to the slides. For now, I'll come back to your questions. Then next thing is the timeline overview of other events. It's in multiple phases. This hackathon is in multiple phases, and there are key dates that you should remember. The first is the kickoff webinar, which is this, which starts everything, right? So we're doing this, we're adding, I'll letting you guys know what the rules, criteria, Q&A session. That's what we're doing right now. Then after that, we're going to be kicking off our acceleration workshops, which is what I mentioned earlier. We have gotten top professionals. Top professionals. We'll be sending a list of this workshop. I think it's already on Slack. A list of these workshops are on Slack for you guys to register. The links are there for you guys to register, but we're going to share it on WhatsApp again. So make sure you go through them. If any one of them interests you, make sure you register and attend. Register and attend. Very important. Some of them are role specific, right? And they will help you to gain knowledge on what to do for this hackathon and even after the hackathon. Then we have the build sprint, which is November 2nd to November 10th. Not really November 2nd. If you can start building now, please go ahead and start building. But it means the deadline for submission is November 10th, right? This is the final deadline for you to show us what you have been doing. And then we are going to have a jury review from November 12th to November 14th. We're going to be evaluating all submissions. Every single submission will be evaluated. And then we're going to now announce the final 5 MVPs. And then we'll have our grand finale conference that will be happening on November 15th. So we'll have our top 5 MVP pitches. We have a lot of keynote speakers, sorry, not a lot, specific and really, really good keynote speakers. And we'll also have like an award ceremony. It's a conference that you do not want to miss. Actually, I think we'll be streaming for those that are not in Lagos, but it'll be happening in Lagos. But we'll stream for those that are not in Lagos. So you can always join and make sure you do not miss anything from that. So yeah, I'll go through the questions in the comments now to accommodate this. So first is, I'll go back to Rosemary's question because I think I just answered it, but just clarity. Rosemary said, how long do we have to build from now to November 10, which is the submission date? So Rosemary, I hope I'm answering your question right now. Then looking at the questions.
I think
Bolu is
let
saying,
me okay. I
okay,
wanted to assist you with that so I can
oh,
run it through. Ajoke said, must the hackathon be done in a group? Because I see
yeah,
that
I
you're
still
not.
had to clarify that question because I didn't understand it. I
I
feel like,
think it's yes. So if what she's saying is that okay, yeah, I think someone now replied that must the hackathon be done in a group or you can do it as an individual?
no, you have to join a team. That's why it's a minimum of two to to
Five.
five. So if you are a designer, just hold a developer and you guys can build something. If you're a developer, look for a designer or for whoever you think can support you in building whatever idea you have, but you have to be two to participate. So I hope
Afis,
the answers yes, at least two.
he
Bolu
said,
is saying the Google form is not working.
I replied that it's working. I sent the link again. Please try again. If not, maybe you change your browser or something, but it's actually working. Any other people, can you also try to confirm on your end if it's working? But I see it's working for me.
Yes, thank you so much. Frederick, yes, the hackathon is virtual, but we'll be having our grand finale conference November 15 in Lagos. Um,
Have you answered that of Afis? Afis said, are we going to choose the aspect we are building on?
okay. Trying to look for that question. Afis. I can't see question again, but can you help me read it
Yeah,
out?
he said, are we going to choose the aspect we are building on? It's left to you, honestly.
Yes,
Trust me.
but just, yeah, exactly. But it should
Rethink.
just integrate AI in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Integrate
Mm-hmm.
AI in some way, right? Festus is eyeing the apartment. We should meet Tomiwa for that. Stephen says
I think we've answered that.
that has been
That it has
answered
to be yes.
already. Afis, that has been answered already. Esther, is it okay to register for all the information? Personally, I feel like knowledge
Or
is
the
never
workshop.
wasted. Sorry, all the workshops,
I
sorry.
think Tiwa, let's maybe we should answer. Esther, we'll get back to that when we talk about workshops. Let's
Okay, cool.
just yeah, so that we can finish up everything that has to do with hackathon.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
let
Ajoke,
me
we've answered your question. She said, I mean, can I solve this challenge on my own or must it be done in a group? Yes, it's a group. Someone said, Abdul Rahman said, I want the NVIDIA
NVIDIA
shares.
shares. I don't know where you get that from.
Enoch, participant from Portugal. For I mean, if you can collaborate in a team, yes, I mean, work together. We can do the collaboration irrespective of where you are, as long as you are working with team members that everyone is accountable to each other. Let's put it that way, so that you deliver what you need to deliver on time. But like we said, the price remains the same. We're not going to change it to euros. If let's say, for example, Enoch, your team wins, the money is not going to turn to euros, right? It's still going to be
Yeah.
in naira. So the final price is still in naira or Kenyan shillings. But yes, you can collaborate with other people even if you live in Portugal. Anyway, so
So Lolopa
listen,
is
yes,
saying the problem which our AI would solve is limited to any industry.
no
No, it
industry.
is not. You can be as wide as possible. If you know that it's something you can build within the period that is specified, please go ahead. Please go ahead. It shouldn't be limited to any industry at all. If you want to build a robot, please go ahead, actually. When is the demo day? You are submitting a demo video.
Yeah.
And the deadline for that is the final deadline for that is November 10. That's for Vincent. Frederick, what about those that have existing projects? We do not accept that. Anything that you build or any MVP that you build must be built within the time that is stipulated. Before I go through any other questions, I would be running through these slides so that I don't waste our time as much. So yes, submission requirement for the minimum viable product MVP. The goal is something that is functional and demonstrable, right? Functionality is key. Your core features must be working. The judges must be able to interact with the application and see that the problem you stated is being solved, right? The solution must tackle the problem that you actually stated that you are solving, right? Essential deliverables are your code repo, then a demo video of maximum of 3 minutes. Please let's try to keep it within between 0 seconds and 3 minutes. It's really critical because we don't want to, we are going to be reviewing a lot of submissions, right? So we want to be able to give your submission the required time. So like we're judging you how we're supposed to judge, right? So make sure that the demo video is within 3 minutes. However you want to do the video, you can just make sure it's within 3 minutes. But it should demonstrate the problem and it should demonstrate how your MVP is solving the problem, and it should showcase its usability. World Usability Day, usability. And think of it as your final pitch to the judges, right? It has to explain what you guys want us to know, right? And this is to answer Frederick's questions, a question again. All work must be created during this build sprint. You retain full ownership of your project, right? Nobody's going to build on your project or steal your, nobody here is going to do that. So just make sure that all work is being created during this sprint. Trust me, we would know, right? So make sure that that is, integrity is also a very important thing. So just just do that. Next thing I would go through before I go through the questions is judging criteria. What are we looking for? So first is problem definition and clarity. Is your problem clear and well defined, and does your MVP tackle the genuine and specific problem? That's one thing. Um, another Another criteria is usability and accessibility. How intuitive and easy is your MVP to use? Is the design clean, responsive, and accessible to diverse users? Because usability is very, very important. Another thing is AI integration and impact. So how innovative and how essential is your use of AI, right? AI has to be a core of your solution, not just an actual um afterthought. So you're not just attaching AI to your product. AI has to be the core of your solution, right? And then we are going to be looking at the model and scalability. So what's the underlying model? Is your architecture built for potential and future growth and scalability? Because I mentioned earlier that this is literally how startups and unicorns are being created, from things like that, like this rather. Then we're also going to be looking at the technical execution and code. So the quality of your code, the structure, documentation, and efficiency of your solution. The judges would go through your repo carefully. Trust me, they will. So when you are putting in your submission, when you are building, when you are discussing with your team, make sure that you guys are looking out for these 5 things. So yes, I'll move to the questions. Will the masterclass webinars be available after the event? I'm sure that we'll be recording, so it would be available. Praise is asking, just to be clear, the deadline for the MVP is November 10 or December 10? November 10.
Yeah.
November 10, and our judges are going to be reviewing November 12 to November 14, and then we have a grand finale November 15. Abiola is asking, what Google form, please? So you have to register your team. That is the Google form that is going around. You have to register your team. So if you're first of all, you have to form a team, right? It has to be 2 to 5 people. When you form the team, pick a team lead, and this person would have to register your team to say, oh, WD Africa, this is what we're doing. These are the people in our team, things like that. We need to have that information. Right. So for team, Denzel is asking, for team members, must they have registered prior to this WD hackathon? Can I have a team of people who are not in this webinar or haven't registered? Yes, registration is still on. So what you should do is that you should send them the Slack channel, the link to the Slack channel, or send them a link to WhatsApp. Tell them to join, form your team. If they are going to be in your team, form your team and then register. Register, pick a team lead and then register your team. Their information has to be in the registration for your team, and we need to be able to pinpoint them on all of our channels. So that is why it's essential for them to join Slack and join WhatsApp. Then Mohammed Bashir is saying, please, does this hackathon have a team? Yes, it is. The event is literally team. The prompt is you building the future with AI, meaning that any product that you are solving has to have AI at its core to provide the solution. You're welcome, Bolu. Frederick, I've answered this question. Eddie Young, any restriction or particular framework to use? I do not think that we have any restrictions. There are no restrictions concerning framework, as long as you are comfortable with it and the judges can be able to interact and use your products. I do not think that there's any restriction. Babatunde is saying hi, thanks for the registration, TNT. Oh, why registering? Does it have to? I cannot read this. I'm not sure. So
Tiwa, let me just make something clear. Sorry.
yeah,
So we're not saying you should build an AI product. It doesn't need to be an AI product, right? We just want to see how you can use AI to build a product. So your usage of AI in building that product or project is the main thing that we want to see. So we're not saying build the next AI tool, right? So it's just you see a problem, you see, and then you help to solve that problem. But you decide to use an AI integration or AI tooling to solve that problem. So it doesn't need to be an AI product itself. Yeah.
yeah, thank you so much for clarifying, Tomiwa. I think that answers HP's question on which topics we're creating our solution on. It could be anything at all, just to make sure that you're using AI to solve that problem. Samuel is saying, can we have access to this slide via mail? I'm not sure you can get it via mail, but it would be shared on WhatsApp and on Slack, same as a recording. Same with Abdul Rahman. We would share it. So someone is asking, what's the deadline for team formation? So the deadline for submission is November 10. You need to register before you submit. That's basically what it is. So there's no specific dates for the submit for the team registration, but just to make sure that you register your team, you fill that form before you submit. That's very, very essential. Personally, I'll do it way before, right? Yes. So Babatunde is saying, why registering? Does it have to be, if you mean that you have to register for all of the workshops, Not necessarily. You can pick the one that resonates with you. You can pick the one that you want to learn from specifically and register for that. If you want to learn from everything, please go ahead.
Let me
Um,
just also say this, Tiwa, that some
yeah,
workshops are happening at the same time.
yes, exactly.
So you
Okay.
might not be opportune to go through all, but like Tiwa said, please go to the one that resonates more to you. If you're a product manager, there's a workshop for product management. If you are into software development, there's a workshop for that. So pick the one that you know you'll get more value from first before
Yeah.
you go for others.
Yes, exactly. That makes a lot of sense. You said, is there any we need to we need to be available physically, or it is on the you don't need to be available physically. The hackathon is virtual, but yes, you should come for the general conference. So even if you are not part of the top five, you should attend the conference because you're going to be learning a lot of things. So yes, you can attend the conference. It's in Lagos and it's happening in November, on November 15, but we'll also be streaming. So if you're not in Lagos, if you're not available on that day, you can always get access to the conference. Is there a specific AI tool or model you need to go on with? No, no, there is no specific one. You have the liberty to choose and pick. Gray is saying, after we win, is the product still rightfully ours? Yes, yes, yes. The product is yours. You built the product. You retain full ownership of your project. You retain full ownership of your project. Frederick is saying, how do we achieve a demo? Would the demo be in video form? Yes. So you can explore tools like Loom. Loom is like a video recorder. You can just like you sign up on Loom, you can go through your product on like a web. I'm not too sure, but I know that Loom allows you to record your screen while showing your face. So you can also use that for your video. If it's something you want to talk through, anyhow, you can be creative with your
Yeah.
demo video.
Let me just
Just make
add to
sure
this,
that
Tiwa.
yeah, carry on,
Yeah,
please.
you can be very creative. You can submit with even YouTube link, right? You
Exactly.
can just go. The word is your oyster. Just maybe because you also remember it's a competition, right? You also want something to wow the judge. The judge is off first before they even say, you know what, let's look at this list too. So be creative with it. Think about it. I mean, the apartment in London is hypothetically yours to take. So think about something like, but I mean, use anything. We are not restricting how much you want to. There's this tool notebook LM that I really enjoy using. If you
Yeah.
could use that also. So I mean, it's yours to do. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much, Tomiwa. Festus is saying, so when you use a, AI to build a product, for instance, you use Lovable, do we have to export the code, sort the technical requirement, needs the code to be reviewed? Yes, please, you do need to do that as it is a requirement. We do need to export it so that our judges can see and go through that code. So Frederick is saying, what are the judges looking out for in this? And is there a score sheet? There is a score sheet. I'm not sure that we're going to be sharing that now, but there is a score sheet. Trust me, there's so much transparency here. But these are the criteria. These are the 5 criteria. I mentioned them before. You can go through that, go through this rather, but 5 things you're looking out for is problem definition and clarity, usability and accessibility, AI integration and impact, model and scalability, technical execution, and code, right? So, Esther, this also answers your question because I've gone through the judges' criteria again. Yemisi is saying, where's the flyer for the conference? We'll share with someone. You can go to our social media platform. Yes, you can do that. I think we have a bunch of stuff there. WD Africa HQ. There are a lot of the workshops are there, our community partners are there, the speakers are there. So you can head over to our Instagram page and you'd see the flyers. Abubakar is saying, but can we use GitHub or any related site to send a demo? If it works for you, like we mentioned, make sure first thing is you have to follow instruction, which is we ask you to submit your code repo, and demo video. So however you would like to do it, sure, just make sure that you follow the essential deliverables that are like required, right? So yeah, I think I have gone through all the questions. Oh, that was a lot. I've gone through all of the questions. If you still have more within the next 9 minutes, please drop the questions. And your questions are not limited to here. If you still have more questions, you can always drop it on the channels. You can tag me, Jemima, um Tomiwa. My tag is at Tiwa. My Tomiwa's tag is at Tomiwa. Jemima's tag is at Jemima on both Slack and WhatsApp. So please go ahead and ask your questions even after this call. We would be there to answer them. So yeah, that's basically it from my end, but I'll still be open to questions in next 8 minutes. So you can reach out to me or Jemima. This is my number. This is my email. This is Jemima's email. This is her number. Can't find my username on WhatsApp.
Tiwa, sorry. I think there was one question. Tawa Kalito said, so we have 2 weeks to build. Yes, exactly. You have, from now till 10th to build to build what you're building. Yes. And Chidubem said, please, how do you create a propelling pitch deck? How do you create a propelling pitch deck? You create one. Okay, I'm just kidding.
There are
Yeah.
tools, there are tools and a lot of articles
Yeah.
um, out there in the world on the internet. Literally, if you put this into like ChatGPT, I'm sure you get better information from that than anything I would say to you, to be honest. So I think you can get that from there.
Yeah. I mean, I might not be able to say much about the deck, but I can tell you that when the value proposition is very direct and straightforward, everybody knows what you're solving. Like, oh, if this tool, maybe the problem statement, how your tool is solving it, and what people need to do, that's enough, right? Because we also, trust me, we don't just want people to build these tools for the sake of building um, these tools, right? But the good thing about it is they also want to show you that these tools can be scalable. And majority of even the questions you are asking, trust me, you will get the answer there on during the workshop. You will get
Yeah.
it. So Tiwa is going to talk about the workshop next now, where it's those workshops are prepared for you. Trust me, you have the best of the best. Even myself and some other will be attending because we will know that we definitely have amazing set of people coming to talk to us. But I will throw it back to Tiwa to talk more about the workshop
All
and
right,
we will
perfect.
start again. Yeah.
Let's even like look open that up. But I know that we're going to be sharing the links to all the workshops after this call so that you can um register for them. But basically what the workshop is supposed to do is to answer these questions. So if you have questions that are industry specific, so you're a developer and you need questions about like code and stuff. I don't know development, that's why I said code and stuff. You would be able to directly ask industry leaders. Honestly, like these guys that we're bringing are industry leaders. So you'll be able to ask them questions. You'll be able to, we've also picked like really specific and topics that we know that would actually benefit you. I'm trying to open up the file so I can read a bunch of it for you guys, a bunch of the topics for you guys. But I know that we would be sharing this with everyone.
I can also take it
So
up to I shared it with you already, but I can
yeah,
talk about it. So for Friday, we are going to have just one workshop from 2 to 3 p.m. Nigerian time. That is specifically to answer questions. The topic is from concept to clickable prototype in minutes. So on Friday, this workshop will help you to how to go from thinking about a problem to prototyping it in minutes, like AI powered design. An amazing speaker is going to come up for that. Um, on Saturday, we have three workshops. No, on Saturday, we have four workshops, actually, four workshops. Um, so remember, tomorrow, the 31st, we have one workshop from concept to clickable prototype in minutes, AI-powered design with magic patterns. Amazing. We will send all this information out. On Saturday, we have the first workshop by 10 a.m. Nigerian time to 12, which is for code acceleration, 10x development with GitHub, Copilot, and Cursor. This is specifically for developers, right? Then after that workshop, we have another one from 12 to 2. The prompt is you. This is a real workshop. The prompt is you mastering the act of prompt engineering. This will help you to prompt, the real master of prompt engineering is going to talk to us regarding this. Why that workshop is going on, another one will be going on. This workshop is specifically for product managers, AI integrated product strategy from idea to MVP roadmap. And that's for 12 to 2. By 2 to 3, we have another workshop. It's AI product manager, defining and prioritizing for intelligent products. The person taking that workshop works in Microsoft. So, guys, there's a lot packed up for us in this workshop. I do not even allow us to miss it. Don't even miss it. We have another workshop from 2 to 3. User insights, AI powered analysis for user research. I mean, every product we have a user, and for you to know the right user, that will help you to scale your product. So that workshop is specifically going to learn on user research. Another workshop is happening by 3 to 5. Pitch perfect storytelling for your MVP. So that person asking regarding how to do a proper pitch deck, this workshop is for you. Pitch perfect storytelling for your MVP, how to tell stories behind your product and make it nice. I can go on and go on and go on and tell us what you will get from this workshop, right? And the last workshop, no, okay, we have one from 3 to 5 also. Map, test, optimize, critical user journey with AI. Helps you to put out your product in a way where you can use AI for your customer journey, right? So we also have things for AI innovation, go to market strategy for it's a lot. I don't want to take our time. I would have keep on going and going over and over and over again. But this workshop is for you. These workshops, they're for you. Comps is going to go out regarding the workshop, the links to click, how to attend. Go to this workshop with an open mind that you want to learn. The people coming in for this workshop are industry experts. We've gotten the best. WUD doesn't bring just any kind of people. We bring the best, right? Bringing the best from every walks of life, right? Just to come and impact knowledge into us. So that is it. Watch out for this. Stewart, please go on.
Thank you so much. Like you mentioned, everything that you need to learn would be discussed in this workshop. We're going to be sending the links to register for this workshop shortly after this call. Definitely before the first workshop, which is tomorrow. Yes, you should be excited. Trust me, everyone should be excited. I'm also very excited. And like someone said, I am also going to be joining some of these calls because we're bringing industry leaders and industry experts that have like experience, right? So yes, Abdulrahman, I saw your mail. I love it. Honestly, that was so fast. I was so shocked and impressed when I saw the mail. Yes, you are going to be sending a pitch deck and the code repo, both of them. You're sending both of them for your submission. I'm going to share the submission when it's time, right? So you're going to be sharing both of them. Will the workshop be recorded? Yes, it will be recorded. Trust me, we will not allow information like that to just go. It will be
Mhm.
recorded and we have access to it and you'll be able to go through it anytime. So yeah, I don't know if okay. Abubakar, if they ask questions, can I call myself a developer if I develop stuff
using AI. I think so. I think so. I think so. There's something called vibe coding. I don't know. Honestly, I think you can. I think you can. So Frederick is asking what is a code repo? I'm not a developer, but I know that it's where
It's
your
where you store
source
your
code
code.
for exactly it's where you store your code. Literally, where you store your code. So if you maybe ask this question, not a developer, so look for a developer to join your team. Look for a developer to join your team if you don't already have one. And I'm sure that if you don't understand what code repo is, maybe they shouldn't join. But I'm sure that they understand what code repo is, right? So make sure you pitch yourself. Some people are already pitching themselves on the group, which is really exciting. So you can do that. Just say what you do, say how you think you can help any team, and I'm sure that people will reach out to you. Those that need you will reach out to you. Yes.
What about those of us who use no
All
code
those
project?
needs. I think you can still extract your code regardless. Yes, I think you can still extract your code. You'll still be able to extract your code. I think I'm sure of that.
Yep, yep.
Yes, so it's literally 7 o'clock here, 2 minutes after 7 here in Nigeria. So we'll be wrapping up very, very soon, but we're still taking questions for the next 2 minutes. We'll still be taking questions. And if you someone is also asking who's excited, you guys should just do. But I am
I,
excited. You
I'm
should be
excited.
excited.
You.
Exactly. You should
Mhm.
be excited too. So tell us. Yeah, also, like I said, if you have more questions after this, please tag us on the group. Let me drop a message. So you know my tag, but literally till is literally Tiwa. So you can tag me, you can tag Tamila, you can tag I'll drop list of people that you should tag if you have any questions. Um
So guys, keep kind of WhatsApp link. Of course, yes, I can send the last WhatsApp link. 1 second. There you go. Yes, keep forming your team. Um, yes, definitely. I'm gonna send you the address to the I'm gonna send the address to the apartment in London. I think the best place in London is in Canary Wharf. So that's a
yes.
very a very good things about the place. And even I've seen good things there. So yes, the apartment in Canary Wharf. So yes, guys, keep forming your team. Keep working on. There's so many problems that needs people to solve. Trust me. There's so many problems. In fact, just me sitting down here, I'm thinking of a problem. We all have problems in our lives, in our daily lives, or even with friends that you discuss and you feel like, I wish this thing is even much more easier, right? And just also, somewhere is an internet gist where I said I was gonna give an apartment out to who wins the hackathon. So, um,
Who
I'll
blows
be
your mind specifically? You?
I'll be held accountable for that. But for the hackathon itself, Tech Synergy will be the one sponsoring these prices for us, right? They'll be the one
Yes.
sponsoring these prices for us. So the prices again, I'm going to recap. We're giving the first team, the team who comes first, 500,000 there. Second team is going to go with 3,000, yeah, naira. No, not 3,000, 300,000 naira. Why am I saying
300,000,
Yes,
yes.
300,000, sorry. And then the third team is going to go with 200,000 naira. So, and again, we have not just the prizes, right? There's so many things, right? There are going to be people who are going to reach out to tell you this product is scalable, work with me. So, industry experts are also going to be on the lookout to tell us,
Investors.
yeah, investors, So, guys, remember there's so many problems in the world. Nigeria alone, there's so many problems in Nigeria. We just need to look for the right thing, build the right thing, have a team, have a proper value, give value, right? Use the AI. It doesn't need to be an AI tool, but you need to use an AI tool in the development to solve the problem. But all those things will be answered in the workshop, like we said. The workshop is there for every one of us. Comps are going to go out about the workshop. Join the necessary workshop, right? Join the ones that you know that I really want to learn. We've the guys you're bringing in, if we tell you how much the energy we did to get those guys, they are not just anyhow. We swam through 7 nations in order to bring those guys, industry expert, and they want to just pout what they know on us. So, guys, it's really a must. Do not miss this workshop. Do not miss this workshop. Keep forming your team. Keep jumping into the team. Someone said, hello, everyone. I'm just joining the meeting late. Could no one catch up with me? What is going on? What is going on is that we're telling you what to expect, right? So, um, I'm going to drop the Slack channel again.
Recording.
It's for, yes, but the recording is going to go out also. Yes, recording is going to go out. Join your team. So I'm go to the LinkedIn for WUD. Please go there, go like it, share this news around, right? Talk about it. Tell your friends, tell friends and family. Hey, WUD is doing something amazing. We need to. There's an hackathon going on powered by Text Energy. Guys, check this out. Let's build something, right? We are a generation of builders. So I want us to do that. And once you have your team, please do not forget to fill the form. The form the Google form is what registers you as a participant that will allow us to judge you, right? Tiwa, someone is saying, is the conference in Lagos compulsory for all members to attend?
No, it is not
No,
compulsory, but if
exactly.
you can, please attend because it's going to be packed with like so much information. We have really awesome keynotes because there'll be the top five will be pitching. So if you are part of the top five, please try to attend actually. It
Yeah.
makes sense.
We will send the comms out so you will know.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. You
It
can
won't be
follow
nice
our
for
socials too,
yeah, it won't be
so
nice
that
for
you
another
get
person to
information.
collect your check for you. So
Yes, I have to Photoshop your picture. So be there. Be there, be there.
Yep. So
Yes,
yes, okay.
yes, Denzel, we're going to be streaming the conference. Like, don't worry about that. We will stream it live. I think we have actually spent a lot of time on this kickoff
Mm-hmm.
call. Yes, I think tomorrow I can drop the links on WhatsApp. So the
Yeah.
3 links that have been recording here, you can just drop it. So if you want to share it to people, yes, you can. And I see there are lots of people that are joining at the WhatsApp channel, so which is nice. So honestly, we have just 1 more minute, but I'll answer this question. How do participants choose which group to join? Is it done on admin mostly, or do we form the groups? You form the groups by yourself. There's a restriction, minimum of 2 members, maximum of 5. You can pick and choose. So you are literally forming your group by yourself. The only restriction is you have to be a minimum of 2 people and a maximum of 5 people. So yes, I hope that answers your question. Also, we'll be dropping, just like you said, we're just joining, so there might be a lot of like, things you might need to catch up on. So the recording is going to be dropped. Recording is going to be
Yeah.
dropped on the channel. So you
I
can
will also
also
share
go
the
through
slide.
that. Yes, I'm also share side. So you can also go through that. And if you ask more questions, have more questions rather, you can um you can ask. But what I would advise you to do right now is if you're not on WhatsApp, join. If you're not on SAP, join. Those are like 2 major things. Yes. So it's 7:10 here in Nigeria. I think we can call it a day. So what would you think?
Yes, I think it's everyone has had a long day. So let's call it a
Yeah.
day. We're gonna send out all the workshop communications. We send out that of the Slack group, the WhatsApp group, the form to fill when you have your team already. Everything will be shared. The slides you are presented also will be shared to us. Keep building. Remember, the prompt is you. That is it. Just at least for the next 2 weeks, keep remembering that you are the prompt. You are a walking, living
Yes.
prompt. So, so let's do it that way. But thank you so much, guys, for jumping in. We appreciate you. We had over 100 people on this call. Thank you, thank you,
Wow,
thank you.
that's so nice.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye bye.